Hello, I'm Amara Jones, and welcome to Caffeine TV, your daily video news brief. Here to take you through 3 headline numbers in just 3 minutes, giving you a different take on everything from housing policy to the Real Housewives. The first number up today is 32, as in 32 days. That's the length of time that ISIS has besieged a town in northern Syria called Kobani. Now, Kobani is populated by an ethnic group known as the Kurds. So there are 200,000 people that live there that ISIS is about to massacre if they get control of the town. Now, the United States has responded by dropping bombs on ISIS and dropping weapons to the Kurds, and it looks like that's going to be enough to turn the situation around there and for ISIS to be defeated. But yesterday, the U.S.'s supply effort went awry. Instead of dropping weapons to the Kurds, we ended up dropping weapons to ISIS. That's right, the U.S. ended up supplying a terrorist army with the things they need to carry on for another day, and ISIS responded with downright shade to the United States on Twitter and YouTube, thanking the people of the United States for the things that they had received and expressing gratitude for our generosity. Well, that's not going to be enough, those weapons, it looks like, for them to be victorious, but they do show us that in war, like in the opening minutes of NBC's The Blacklist, anything can happen. The next number up today is 1930. That's the year, according to Matthew McConaughey, that it's been fine in the United States since 1930 to use the term Redskins. That's right, the failure to launch star was waxing at length in GQ about his love for the Washington NFL team and for their name, the Redskins, and said that he knows a lot of Native Americans who like the name and don't want it changed. Well, I guess he hadn't spoken to or wasn't aware of the 100 Native American organizations and tribes that are trying to make the name a thing of history, but hey, well, if all that politics is too much for McConaughey, then perhaps we'll have to break it down in another way. I mean, he has a Brazilian wife. What if someone started referring to her as the brown skin? Or if the next time he's on Fallon, Fallon said, hey, here's the white skin Matthew McConaughey. I mean, come on, Matthew. You're no longer a B-list star in Sahara and other type of movies that we're trying to forget. No, you are an Academy Award winning A-list star, and so we need you to start having some A-list views. The next number up today is 46. That's the number on Michael Sam's practice jersey at the Dallas Cowboys, which he'll sadly no longer need because the Cowboys have released him from his practice contract. They said that he's not fast enough or big enough for them to play the role that they need him to play. Well, I know that he's big enough to play the role that I would need him to play, but that's another show. Now, what's sad is that Michael Sam, since he's come out, the person who was supposed to be a distraction, has actually been a point of integrity and honor in a league that is badly missing both, it seems, and is besought by a string of troubles, including murder and child abuse and domestic abuse and shoplifting, and that's just a partial list. In fact, the NFL commissioner, the same day that Sam was let go, says that he's going to have an award every year and give it to the NFL player that acts right. Well, let's hope that Sam can find a place on an NFL team so that, one, he can get that award which he so badly deserves, and two, so that his lifelong dream can actually come true.